Good morning. You're listening to Overcoming Life. I am your host, Opal Bailey. I was walking down the beach a couple of days ago, and I was thinking about work. You know, we all think about work, especially this is the first day of our work week. But I was remembering how I had goals when I went to work and how I moved up in different positions at work. And I just want to just share with you how it's so important to have a goal when you go to work, you know, because Mondays seem to be, for most people, a very dreadful, don't want to go because, they enjoyed the weekend or just don't want to get up early in the morning and different things like that. But you know what? You can have a great time at work. And I promise you, it doesn't matter what kind of work you're doing. It's all about your attitude and your goals. So set a goal for you this week at work. And it could be any goal. If you want a promotion, set your goal on what you need to do in order to get that promotion. And majority of the time is with the right attitude, not hanging around what I call toxic people. And what I mean by that is people who will always complain about something is wrong with their jobs, or something is wrong with what is being asked of them is not on their job description, or it's too many things being required of them, or they don't want to do one or the other or all things. So I'm encouraging you today to just set a goal, especially when this upcoming new year, you can have such a positive impact on your job. You can have such a awesome job position, a new life, a new outlook, just by your attitude and the goals that you set. And this reminded me of a story about this young man who wanted to date Rachel. His name is Jacob. Jacob wanted to date Rachel. He wanted to marry Rachel, and he fell in love with Rachel. Well, the father wanted Jacob to serve him 7 years to get Rachel. And so Jacob said, yeah, I'm going to serve you for 7 years. And Jacob served the father for 7 years. And at the end of that year, he married, he thought at least he married Rachel, but it was her sister Leah. And so during that time in that custom, you can't marry someone who is younger. The sibling, the sister has to be the older sister. You have to marry the older and then the younger. Well, Leah was the older. Rachel was the younger one. So in that process, it reminded me of the goal that Jacob had, because he had a goal in mind. He didn't just want to work for something and just be working and, no goal, no outlook, no outcome, nothing to reach for. He just working and just, I'm just doing what I need to do, or it's just a job, or I'm just here, or I just can't wait till I get off of work. And you just got there at 9 o'clock in the morning. You're already thinking about what's happening when you get off work. So Jacob had a goal. His goal was, I'm going to work and I'm going to marry Leah, because this is what I want to do. And I'm going to do what it takes to meet my goal. So eventually the father said, hey, if you want to marry Rachel, you have to work for me 7 more years. And so Jacob's like, okay, I'll work for you 7 more years. And Jacob did. He fulfilled the goal. He met the goal. And he also received the prize at the end. So if you look at work as a blessing, if you look at work as a gift that God allowed us to have so that we can, one, take care of our natural necessities, our needs, and we can look at that as a way that God uses to teach us how to have character, how to work when someone is not watching us, how to interact with other people that is different than we are, how to work when you don't have to deal with the negative people, even though the negative people are at your job. And of course, there are always going to be someone there that will complain about the employer, about the food, about whatever they're dissatisfied about. But the key for your success is to have the right attitude, go in and have a goal set. If you want to be promoted within 3 years, set that goal for yourself. I can remember a time when I was working at this restaurant, and my goal was in 3 months, I'm going to move from being a hostess to a restaurant supervisor. Well, guess what? In that 3 months, I moved from being a hostess to the restaurant supervisor. I didn't have to do anything. I didn't have to join in with the rest of everybody. I didn't have to do any favors for the boss or anything. All I did was work. I was taught from my father that when you go to work, you go to work. You give 100%. When you clock in, you clock in. When they give you 30 minutes for lunch or an hour for lunch, you take only what you was given. You don't take any extra. You don't go any less. You go to work and you do your best. And so that always stuck with me. So when I reached that goal of having that position in 3 months as a food and beverage supervisor, I wanted more, because you always have to aspire to more. Because all of these training that we're doing and all the things that we're doing at work is really shaping our character, is really shaping us to really be who God really called us to be. And so if you take it as tools to build on your life so that you can have a better quality of life, you're going to look back and you're going to say, wow, when I started here, but now I'm here. And you can look at all the things that you did, the goals that you set, your work ethics, your attitude, how you treat people, how you respond to your boss is even vital. How you respond to your coworkers is even vital. Your guests, your clients, your customers, whatever job you're doing, it's all about your attitude, and it's all about setting your goals. And when we set goals, we have to realize that our goals is not based on whether someone else approves them or not, and it's not based on who you hang around. When you set a goal for success, and I mean success in reaching that goal, not trying to be better than anyone, but just you have a goal and you want to reach that goal. And doing that, you have to separate yourself from the negativity in your workplace or wherever you are, because it's always going to be negative. There are always going to be people that's going to complain. There are always going to be people that's going to tell you how everything is so wrong, but yet they're still there. And know that when you're setting your goal, you have to position yourself and condition yourself to reach that goal and not get caught up with everyone else and their negativity or the things that's going on. And sometimes being on your job and you may feel alone, it's okay to be alone, because there are going to be times in your life that you're going to have to work and walk alone. And all of these things is just really teaching you how to be a goal setter for your life. Don't allow your situations or circumstances or your job or people on your job or things that you feel like you haven't accomplished yet to get you down. Just set your goal for this year. Make your goal for this year to be a success on your job. And when you treat people right, and when you are in the right attitude, God sees that. Because the truth of the matter is, God is the one that promotes. He said in his word, I am the one that promotes you. It's not man. So we don't have to act like we're working when our boss is in the room. We can keep working whether he's in the room or he isn't in the room. So I'm encouraging you to just move forward this year. Set your goals, whether it's a better promotion, whether it's getting married, whether it's financial, whatever your goal is, just set your goal and work your goal. Do what it takes. And I just wanted to share this with you. Behold, here is what I have seen to be good and fitting, to eat and drink, and to find enjoyment in all the labor in which we labor under the sun. Every man to whom God has given riches and possession, it is a gift to labor. So see your work as a gift from God, and know that he has so much good he's ready for you to have, and enjoy it. And this is Overcoming Life with Opal Bailey. God bless you.